All right, everyone, and welcome. My name is Adonis. Welcome to the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. Welcome to all our viewers that are viewing on social media. We are live across all of our platforms right now, Facebook Live and Instagram Live as well. To everyone tuning in for the first time, this is the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. So welcome. Once again, my name is Adonis, and I'm being joined here by a solid lineup of special guest judges today. So I'm going to go right over to them, and let's start introducing our special guest judges. So first off, he's a core DJ, president of the Promo Vatican, CEO of DMJ Music Group, Big DM. How's it going, man? Welcome to the Coast to Coast Live online showcase.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? First and foremost, just want to say welcome to all the artists. I want to say welcome to all the judges. And I want to dedicate this to the history that we lost this past weekend, my mentor, Mr. Andre Harrell, also Little Richard, as well as Miss Betty Wright. So for the love of music and the culture, we're going to do it for them today.
For sure. Definitely agree with you there, Big DM. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Up next, she's an A&R over at Capitol Records. Kate LOESCH, how's it going? Welcome to the online showcase for Coast to Coast Live. How are you?
Good. Happy Monday. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, Kate. I do want to ask you, there's a lot of new artists joining us today. What exactly is an A&R? What does an A&R do?
We are jack of all trades. But I like to think in a major label system, we're the liaison and sort of the voice for the artist between the major label and them and their team. We're a really artist-friendly department. You have to be. It's the only way to succeed in this. We help put artists in those special rooms and create music with them, and then we, coordinate with marketing and the rest of the departments to sort of mend that the music and then the plan together.
Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, Kate. Thank you so much for joining us for the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. And last but certainly not least, he's the director of A&R over at Rock Nation. Polo, how's it going? It's a pleasure to have you, man. How are you?
Yeah, man, staying safe. Hopefully everybody else as well. And thank you for Coast to Coast, for having me on this and all the artists as well. I'm excited. This is my first online one, so.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you, and I know you're going to kill it. I do have a question for you, though, Polo. What do you look for in a new artist? Because you're a director over at Rock Nation. What do you look for in a new artist that makes you say, you know what, I want to work with that person?
I mean, honestly, it's a lot of factors. Obviously, one is, making sure that an artist that has their business together, meaning, videos are being shot on their own, have a team that's surrounding them and supporting them, someone that kind of, you can see that has it together and, just needs a little bit of more of a foundation or more of a support to help groom that talent a little bit more. But obviously talent overall, sometimes it's just their flow, sometimes it's their voice, sometimes it's just the way they carry themselves. You see little things, that you can kind of like see the star in the artist, Each artist is different, but you kind of see it.
For sure. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, Polo. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all of our judges for joining us here on this Monday. And as I said, we have a pretty solid lineup of artists as well. We have about 8 artists that are going to be joining us for today's event. And we're going to get this thing started, guys, with our first artist on the lineup, Shabili, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. We're going to go right into your music video. So, guys, I'm going to load up this video. Give me 1 second. We'll be right back with you.
Going nowhere fast, we reached the climax. Together, now we're undone. Commit, so we choose to run away. Do we separate? I don't wanna give in, so we both gave up. And take it back, so let's reach the climax.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on the lineup. Definitely a short video. The first artist on the lineup. Are you in the chat? We'll bring you in here. Why don't you go ahead and raise your hand for me if you're in the chat, so I can bring you on in here with the other judges. Are you in the chat, Shabili? All right, if not, that was definitely a short video, but we're going to go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off with Big DM. Big DM, you're up, man. What did you think of the first artist on the lineup?
Well, first and foremost, it wasn't an original music video for me to really get a good idea of what the artist could really do. The video was only 27 seconds. I would definitely like to see more and hear more from the artist. In doing some things like this, even if you're doing a cover song, you still want to think in the back of your mind, I need to submit an original composition. I need to submit an original song because I really want to showcase all of my talents. What you gave me, I heard that you do have a voice. I think you can deliver, but now I'm going off of what I think you can do as opposed to what you showed me. So whenever you're going out, your first impression is always going to be the lasting one. So if this is the first impression that I have of you, I'm a little disappointed. You do have a voice. I would like to hear some original music from you, however, but in this particular format, I'm gonna have to give you a fail. Because you didn't follow the criteria, in my opinion, of submitting an original song. I think you do have a voice. I would like next time for you to submit an original song, and then maybe the outcome would be different.
All right, Big DM, thank you so much for that. So that's a no pass from you. We're going to go over to our next judge. Polo, you're up. What did you think of the first artist on the lineup?
I have to agree with a lot of the things that DM said, honestly. It wasn't enough for me to get the gist of, where her voice can really go in ranges, because it was very short. And then the quality wasn't too clear. But like you said, if even if you're not coming with an original record, you have to figure out how to give more of a performance. And again, 27 seconds, it wasn't enough. I couldn't really say, hey, this is good enough to go on to the next thing. So it's a fail for me.
All right, thank you so much for that, Polo. And Kate, you're last. Anything to add for this artist? Definitely a short video, huh?
Yeah, I'll agree with both the guys on this, and I'll also add that I heard TV in the background. I don't know if it was running water, but it was noisy in the background. So what that tells me is you don't take this seriously. So if you don't take this seriously, I don't take you seriously. You walk somewhere at a quiet place, go outside, sit in your car. Like if you want to be taken seriously, then you have to show us that as well. So it's going to be a pass for me too.
A no pass, you meant, right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no pass.
Okay, gotcha. Awesome. Well, it's a no pass from all three judges there. Thank you for joining us, Shabili. Definitely want to give something a little bit longer and a little better lighting too, because it was really hard to see in the video. I know the judges definitely want to see more of you. It sounds like you have talent, so try to submit something else, and we hope to see you again in the future. Thank you so much for joining us for the first artist on the lineup to start off this event. We're going to keep things moving. Manny Pistols, are you in the chat? Do me a favor, raise your hand so I could bring you on in here with the other judges here so we could talk to you real quick. Manny Pistols, are you in the chat? All right, you should be joining in any second. Manny Pistols, can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you. Where are you from and what's your social media?
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. My social media is Be The Sun on Instagram, Be The Sun on Facebook, and that's all I got right now.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you.
Many Pistols on YouTube.
Okay, awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you for joining us for the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. So you are up next. So your video is going to be called Say No More, correct?
Yep.
Awesome. So we're going to get right into this, guys. Let's load up his video. Say No More, Manny Pistols.
Let me drop some more hot shit real quick, man. Yeah. Just gonna run it back, cause I ain't, Yeah. Free T. Money, my man, my drip wet. Got they ass upset. You gon' see me with a Glock, I don't fuck with text. If you see me with a knot, don't even go for that. Nigga, I can't go for that. Slide where a nigga be, put his ass up on the heat. I got 20 in this bitch, he get 17. 17, I was out while I was 17. Robbing niggas, it's a stick up on 17. Nigga, I got shooters on my roster. Nigga, knock the noodles out your pasta. 2 for 15, but the price ain't for the white boy. I need all of my fuck me over, I was down bad, I'm talking all of my friends. Can't let a nigga hold shit no more, keep stealing my shit. But I'ma let y'all feel my pain so y'all can heal in this shit. Nigga probably cut the song off cause I ain't feeling this shit. Yeah, foreign mafia shit, man. Ain't no niggas out here fucking with us, man. Multi-grind shit, yeah, free T. I ain't gonna keep saying it to you, bitch ass nigga. My fuck gonna have to come step on this side, yeah. Step in. 317, yeah. Hey, rob a nigga, this family not easy. Nigga get the ups, he better bust a die reach. Little nigga, we not beefing, cause all my beef I done ended, we are not even. Manny, you be thuggin'. On my mama though, my mama know, but she was at work when I had jumped off the post. Hitting licks, that's how I started, I was hitting licks. But niggas was getting too greedy, had to quit the shit. Finally ran into some gas, I had to flip the shit. Finally got up on my ass, fuck all the seats. I cool down with turning up, cause I ain't missing shit. Check your valves, I'm burning up, bitch, I'm the hottest shit. Bitch, yeah. On the mouth. Told y'all I wouldn't tell you no more. Yeah. Free my brother. Niggas, man, my drink wet. Got that ass, your shit. Yeah. My.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Manny Pistols with his music video, Manny Pistols. Let's go right over to the judges. Let's see what they thought. We're going to start things off with core DJ Big DM. What did you think of Manny Pistols' music video?
I thought the video was good. I thought the video represented the song well. I thought everything was relevant. I liked the visual on it. I liked the street presence that he gave because it definitely went with the song. I definitely want to see more. It makes me want to see more and hear more from you guys. If I have to give any critique in terms of the song, I probably would like to hear a better mix on the record. I would like to just hear it sound a little bit more full. But in terms of what it is that you're trying to do and trying to accomplish, I think it's a really, really good first few steps there. Just stay to it. I'm going to give you a pass. So I definitely want to see you in the competition, want to see you perform.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Big DM. So, Manny, that's your first pass. Now, just so you know, you only need 2 passes from 2 of our judges. We're going to go over to the next judge. Let's see what they thought. Kate, A&R from Capitol Records. Kate, what did you think of Manny Pistols?
Yeah, I agree with everything Big DM said as well. I also like that. I think musically you have some work to do, but I hear the potential there. I think that you know, when you rap, your beat selections and different things, like really work on hitting the pocket more and being comfortable with it. But I really appreciate how you put a music video together and also just how you and all of your guys were wearing merch that advertised your brand and your label. And I think that not enough artists are thinking that way. And all of you guys had it. So it was very thoughtful and planned out. And I can appreciate that. So I think you have potential. So I'm going to give you a pass as well.
Awesome, Manny. Congratulations. You are going to the championship next year. But let's go over to Polo. Let's see if he has anything else to add for you. Polo, what'd you think? A&R from Rock Nation.
So as far as the visual, I think it was definitely on point. I like, like BM said, I think the visual was it was good, got to the point. Wasn't mad at the song. I mean, wasn't too crazy about it either. Wasn't mad at it. I think what was missing was the chorus, and they had no chorus, so you had to kind of bop to just the beat for a second. But honestly, it just showed me that you had the potential and kind of made me want to hear a little bit more. So it's a pass for me as well.
Awesome. That's 3 passes. Congratulations, Manny Pistols. You're the first one going to the championship, Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year. We'll see you next time on the World Championship for next year. Be sure to check your email, too. You're going to get some feedback from all 3 judges. And thanks again for joining us for the Coast to Coast Live online showcase, Manny. So there you have it. That's the second artist on the lineup. We're going to keep things moving. Move now to the next artist. We have Cynic the Great. Cynic the Great. If you're in the chat, do me a favor and raise your hand so I could bring you on in here with me and the other 3 judges. So we have Cynic the Great. Cynic the Great, are you in the chat? All right, if not, we're going to move on now to their music video. Cynic the Great, it's called Intro. Cynic the Great Intro. All right, guys, let's get right into it.
Detroit's west side. And that is where a deadly shooting investigation is underway in the area of Finkel and Homer. That is near Dexter in the Live Service Drive. Investigators say that a man in his mid-20s was found with a gunshot wound to the chest.
They say a nigga too blessed, but all his bills got a nigga too stressed. Get stumped out with more kicks and stock X. I'm the neighborhood Malcolm X. And when you say my name, don't forget the great. Place me on the top with all the greats. Or you can suffer the fate. Quick to put a hoe in her fucking place. Streets need me so I can't leave. System wants you boxing, you better learn to weave. Bulletproof, I didn't learn to bleed. Niggas switching sides, better pick your team. We different, you dreaming, I live the dream. Keep the scheme with the shit 40 on me. I am not a lick, I dog the pussy and use a bitch. Talk to him. Still reckless when I talk to hoes. No security when I'm doing shows. Me, I got powder for the fucking low. I'm getting bread while you powder your nose. And I don't mingle with the fucking ops. Still a middle finger to them fucking cops. Feds blitz me, but me, I rush the rocks. Shout out that D-line, boy, I love my block. I gotta get it by any means. Hard or soft tree, auntie, what you need. It's chest every time I make a move. Spot jumping, watch a nigga groove. Niggas hating me, I'ma make the news. 4-1 chain by the bird on his fucking Jew. Silverback if you want the crew. Cost to be the boss, I pay monthly dues. You niggas spooning while I'm fucking hoes. I'm Muslim with that pig far as porking goes. My block good shooters on every post. Instagram got a maddest bitch on every post. Toaster on me while I make a toast. 100 rounds in this time, he turn you to a ghost. Gotta smoke just to feel sane. Boss hogging in my own lane. See, disappointing a lot of you rap niggas. See, I thought y'all was really getting money. Thought y'all niggas was really getting told, man. Thought y'all niggas was really ballin'. I thought them jewels was real. I thought them cars was real. But really, you niggas fake.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cynic the Great. Another good, pretty positive response we're getting from the chat over on Instagram Live. But let's see what the judges thought. We're going to start things off with the A&R from Capitol Records. Kate, Lush, what did you think of Cynic the Great?
Yeah, I wasn't mad at it. I would have liked to hear a hook, sort of, you know, like a full song. But I think for what it was well put together, paired with the visual. The visual was pretty clean, and I liked it wasn't the same 3 shots over and over again. So I think he was creative with it. I definitely hear potential, and I would like to hear more from him. So I'm going to give him a pass.
Awesome. There goes your first pass, Cynic. Thank you so much for that, Kate. We'll move things over to Director of A&R from Rock Nation. Polo, what did you think of Cynic the Great?
I honestly, I appreciated the bars. He had some real good lines in there, especially in these times. Everybody's always talking about blings and the fancy stuff. He's talking about the pain and the truth, and I honestly appreciated that. But I agree with her, Kate, as well, where I was a little bit upset that there wasn't a hook on it or a better hook. But I did appreciate the bars, and I like that. And we still need real rap and music, so I'm going to give him a pass.
All right, congratulations, Cynic. 2 passes. You're going to the World Championship Coast to Coast Live next year. Big DM, do you have anything else to add for Cynic the Great?
I mean, I felt the visual matched I felt the song was cool. It sounds like an intro to a mixtape. So that to me, that sounds like something you would put at the beginning of a mixtape. I'd like to hear like OG Bigger Rankin talk on top of that or something like that. It sounds like an intro to a mixtape. So if that's what that is, then that's a very, very good thing. If not, it was still good because I felt the lyrical presence in there. I love the artists from Detroit, man. They definitely be bringing it. So he definitely gets a pass from me.
Cynic the Great, congratulations. Now I do see you're in the chat, Cynic. Do you want to give yourself a shout out, Cynic the Great? Congratulations, you are making it to the World Championship. Cynic the Great, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm on now.
Put on your camera so we could get you on camera for us.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, Cynic the Great, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm allowing my camera right now.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. You are going to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year. 3 passes from all 3 judges. Do you want to give a shout out to your social media so everyone can follow you that's tuning in?
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. It's Cynic the Great everything. You know what I'm saying? On the IG, on the Facebook, the Twitter, the YouTube, everything is Cynic the Great.
Apple Music.
Awesome.
Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it. But it was an intro to an album.
Awesome. Perfect. Well, Cynic the Great, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Don't forget to check your email, and we'll see you next year at the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. For everyone who's tuning in on social media right now, Instagram, Facebook Live, we are live on Twitch as well. If you want to submit your music, be sure to press that link in the bio. Submit your music. You could be the next one to compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes and submit your music to be judged by our judges right here on our Coast to Coast Live online showcase. Just press that link. It's in the bio. If you have any questions, we are trying to answer all your questions in the chat. We are active in the chat, so if you have any questions at all, be sure to ask them, and we'll get to you right away. So we're going to keep this moving. Move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Looks like we have Rojas. Rojas, are you in the chat? Raise your hand so I could bring you on in here. So you should be coming in here any second now. Rojas, can you hear me?
How you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. Welcome to the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. Where are you from?
Hey, I'm from Greenville, SC, South Carolina. My name's Rojas. Please check out my new single, Working 40. It's about to play right now. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Rojas Sound Music. That's ROJAS Sound Music. And vote for my new single, Working 40, on the Coast to Coast Sound playlist on Spotify. I'll see you guys in Miami.
That's what's up, man. I like that. So we're going to go right into your video, and it's called Working 40. All right, guys? Let's go into Rojas' video. Give me a second. I'm going to load this right up here. All right, guys?
Shawty working 40 like you working on me. Shawty working 40 when she tricking on me. Hey, to the max, I bring them packs in. I got them racks, now she relaxing. When I'm on the beach, I'm on a fucking sand. 30 bands, make her handstand. Shawty working 40 and she love to make it clap. When there's change, I adapt. Got the rape in the back, in my lane, told you that. Plus my pockets getting fat, and these rappers, they all cat. If I'm on it, then it's slack. She can clap it on her back. She got Birkin on her back, plus she sitting on my lap. I'ma give that ass a tap. When I'm on it, full attack. Hit it twice, back to back, and I never call her back, cause I'm busy with these racks, hey. Shawty working 40 like you working on me. 40 when she twerking on me. Shorty working 40 like she working on me. Shorty working 40 when she twerking on me. Yeah, she working, yeah, she working for $1 and she twerking. Yeah, she working, yeah, she working, yeah, she working, yeah, she work. It's a double coupe S, so she put in overtime. I'm tryna find what I can inside. I took it down the DR when the time was right. City lights, we taking flight. I told them when I hit them with the left and with the right. I am right, beat it up tonight. Fucking up these commas, I can do this all night. Ayy, looking nice, I'm in my Sprite. Ayy, shorty working 40 like she working on me. Shorty working 40 when she twerking on me. Shorty working 40 like she working on me. Shorty working 40 when she twerking on me.
All right, guys, so that was Rojas with the music video. Definitely getting positive reactions from the chat, but let's see what the judges thought. We'll start things off with director of A&R at Rock Nation, Polo. What did you think of Rojas' music video?
All right, you said see me. All right, cool. Just finished listening to it. Wasn't mad at it. Beat, definitely loved that beat. That was a vibe. That beat was a vibe. And I saw the flow you were trying to go with. But I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't too impressed with the lyrics. So, the verses kind of like, we're like, all right, cool. It's, typical what you're saying, but I felt like, you could have did the hook a little bit more justice too. Add a little bit more to it. It wasn't full. So I'm gonna be honest. This is a fail for me, my brother.
All right.
But it shows me potential. And I want to hear what else you got. But that one kind of didn't do it for me.
Gotcha. Thank you so much for that, Polo. So it's a no pass from Polo. Let's go over to the next judge. Let's start things off with A&R from Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, what did you think of Rojas' music video?
Yeah, I agree with Polo as well. I will, without a video, it's kind of hard because I do feel like I like the production a lot on the track, but I'm not sure who you are as an artist. I get a lot of records like that in that similar lane, melodic, cool, same sort of lyrical content. So what's going to make it special is, well, who is the artist behind it? Are they living this life? Is this really true to them? Is it genuine? And I'm just not sure based on a cover art from you. I do like the production, and I think that, you played around with your voice and you made it cool. I agree with Polo. I didn't love the lyrical content, but I think I would like to hear more. So I'm going to give you a pass on it.
All right. So it looks like we have one pass and one no pass for you, Rojas. Big DM, core DJ Big DM, it's all up to you. What did you think of Rojas?
I definitely agree with both the A&Rs in terms of the lyrical and your hooks and things of that nature. You may want to go back in and maybe rework some of that. But from a DJ's perspective, since that's what I am, from a DJ's perspective, I felt the song was cool. I felt it's something I can definitely vibe to, something I can play. Like I said, you definitely may want to take the A&R's advice, maybe, work on the hook and the melody a little bit more. But in terms of from a DJ's perspective, though, I think the song was pretty cool. I'm gonna give you a pass.
Well, Rojas, looks like you've made it. 2 passes from 2 judges. Good job, man. We'll see you at the World Championship next year for Coast to Coast Live. And thanks again for joining us for the online showcase, Rojas. Congratulations on that. For those of you who are tuning in on our social media, be sure to submit your music. The link is in the bio for Instagram and on Facebook. We'll send you the link in the chat. Just click that link and submit your music. You could be the next one submitting your music and displaying it up here for the judges live on all of our social media accounts for Coast to Coast Live. So we're going to keep this moving and move on now to the next artist on the lineup. Deck Mason. Deck Mason, are you in the chat? I'm going to go ahead and bring you on in here. So, should be able to hear me. Can you hear me? Deck Mason, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you right here, loud and clear.
Awesome, man. Why don't you put on your camera so we could see you?
What's that?
Put on your camera so we could see you.
Oh, man, is that right? So what happened was, okay, there we go.
All right, there you go. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Where are you from?
I'm from Hawaii.
From Hawaii. How do you pronounce your name? How do you pronounce your name? Because I want to get it right.
Deck Masson.
Deck Masson. Okay, awesome. Representing Hawaii. What's your social media so all of our viewers can follow you?
Oh, it's Deck Masson.
And that's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah. If somebody can see that, throw it up in the chat right now, and you spell it DEKKMASSEN, and so that's at Deck Masson. Yeah, that's me right there.
Okay, awesome. Well, it's there you go, guys. So be sure to go follow him, subscribe. Why don't you wear that hat? That's a good look for you, man. That's a good look.
All right, cool, man.
Awesome. So representing Hawaii, Deck Masson. We're gonna go ahead and get right into your music video. So it's entitled Lemonade, correct?
Yeah.
All right, awesome, guys. So I'm gonna load this up. Give me 1 second, and we'll get right into it.
All right, cool.
I won't let my problems set with the sun, no, cause it's gonna rise when the morning comes. And I won't tell myself that I'm moving on when I haven't settled what's going on. I'm in my bed trying to rest, and I've got these worries in my head. Where they are from and where do they go? What can I do? I just don't know. So before I dream, I'm pushing a pen, yeah, just to remind myself again. I'll tell myself, don't let your problems set with the sun. A sunken sensation has filled my chest, and that's my heart yelling, give it a rest. Ambitionlessly I am pressing lemonade out of lemon soul. Before I dream, I'm pushing a pen, yeah, just to remind myself again. Cause I won't let my problems set with the sun, no, cause it's gonna rise when the morning comes. And I won't tell myself that I'm moving on when I haven't settled what's going on. I told myself one time this is done, but then I forgot and it carried on. So I won't let my problems set with the sun. It's too late to hold a grudge. This indignation that I feel, Lord, ain't even really helping a bit. And those thoughts, they only show my fear, or what I tell myself I am. So before I dream, I'm pushing a pen, yeah, just to remind myself again. Cause I won't let my problems set with the sun, no, cause it's gonna rise when the morning comes. And I won't tell myself that I'm moving on when I haven't settled what's going on. I told myself 2 times this is done, but then I forgot and it carried on. So I won't let my problems set I won't let my problems set with the sun, no, 'cause it's gonna rise when the morning comes. And I won't tell myself that I'm moving on when I haven't settled what's going on. I told myself 3 times this is done, but then I forgot and didn't carry on. So I won't let my problems sit, no, I won't let my problems sit with the sun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Dick Masson bringing that island vibe to the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. We're going to go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. Core DJ Big DM, you're up first. What did you think of Lemonade?
Well, I like the fact that he that it has that whole acoustic thing going on. I can definitely vibe to that. In terms of you as an artist, let's just get to it. I think you may want to take some vocal lessons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in a negative sense. I'm saying that to say because you do play the guitar and you sing over a live instrument, you want to make sure that your voice is in tune with the instrument and everything that you have going on. If it's a harmonization piece or another melodic piece or something like that. I felt the direction that you were going with the song probably could use way better production. But in terms of just you as an artist, I think you do have talent. I do hear talent there. So I'm going to give you a pass. I would like to see what you can do. However, what you're going to have to do, though, is you're definitely going to have to bring your A game. We're definitely going to want to hear something more original from you.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Big DM. So that's your first pass there, Deck. So congratulations on that. We still got 2 more judges to go. Up next, let's start with A&R from Capitol Records. Kate Loesch, what did you think of Lemonade?
I can appreciate it because I think it's a little different than the music we're all accustomed to listening to stateside. But I think where we are in the world right now, consumers are really looking for positive music. And I think that there was a lot of thought going into this music video and how he did it. And I did like the acoustic thing. I thought his melodies were cool. I think he definitely has a lot of work to do if he wants to be considered a professional artist. But I think it's refreshing. And I think for the type of music he's making that he could have a lane. And I kind of salute him for doing something a little different than everyone else right now.
So is that a pass?
So that's a pass.
Okay, congratulations. Deck, you got 2 passes. We'll see you at the Coast to Coast Live Championship. Last but certainly not least, Director of A&R of Rock Nation, Polo, do you have anything else to add for Deck? Maybe give him some advice or anything at all for Lemonade?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with a lot of the things that DM said, and especially what Katie said as well. I feel like in the time, it was a different vibe. It gave you a good vibe, it was positive. But I also agree with DM said. I feel like, a lot of the vocals could be a little bit tighter. Even the writing could be a little bit more tighter. I understand. I love the acoustic part because I'm a big instrument guy, guitar and stuff like that. So that was a great part of it. Even in the visual, I thought the visual, especially now, in the world we are, the technology is crazy. The editing could have been better. The video kind of looked a little cheesy, especially with the green screen in the back and stuff like that. I thought, if he had a better visual, it could help a little bit more. But it also, I love the scenery shots. It made me miss being outside and how that beach looked beautiful and all that shit.
Perfect.
So stuff like that. So I mean, honestly, they gave you a pass, you're good to go. But I was gonna give you a fail because it's hard to see how that song will compete in today's market.
Gotcha.
You know? And the A&R side of it, you know. But it sounds like this is his passion. This is what he loves to do. He just needs to keep doing it, tighten it up, especially like BM said, the more on the artist aspect of it, the identity of it. He has to kind of like show more of that because we don't know who he is. He kind of gave a little bit of personality in the video, but like I said, he was having fun with it. But still, you want to, if this is the sound you're going with, you want to have more of, an identity and more of a definition of who he is. But, keep going at it, man.
Definitely some solid advice there from Polo. Well, Deck, definitely use the advice from all three judges. You got 2 passes and 1 not pass, but take that advice, take it to the championship next year, and who knows, man, you might be the next winner for $50,000 in prizes. So congratulations on that. We'll see you next year at the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Thank you for joining us for the online showcase. Don't forget to check your email for all the other feedback from the judges. So we're going to keep this moving, guys. That was Deck with his music video. The next artist up, we have Lala Yellow. Lala Yellow, I'm going to go ahead and bring you on into the chat here with me and the judges. Lala Yellow, can you hear me? And Lala Yellow, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hey, how's it
Yes,
going? Lala, right? So, where are you from?
I'm from Rochester, New York, upstate New York.
Representing New York. Hope you're staying safe during this whole craziness that's going on outside. Lala, where can everyone find you on social media for all of our viewers tuning in? What's up?
Hold on one second. See, I had that prepared for you guys here. I wrote that. You can find me on social media at THESHHT, the shit. I go by Lala Yellow, the sh.
Move it back a little, because it is getting cut off a little bit.
I'm available on... Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Now everyone could go follow you.
On, Spotify. Yep, I'm available on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Tidal. I just dropped my album, La La Land. It's out everywhere. They wrote a review about it in the City magazine. So, it's getting a little bubble, but you guys go check that out.
Awesome, definitely. Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, Lala. Thank you for joining us for the Coast to Coast Live online showcase. Now, it looks like your video is entitled Options, correct?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So we're going to get right into this, guys. Let me load this up. Give me 1 second, and we'll be right back.
Bitch, wait for me. My nails not even dry yet. The fuck? Hold up. Okay. I got options. Yeah. Bitch, I'm poppin'. Yeah. Is you crazy? I'm such a freaking lady. That nigga wanna hit this. And he got that big grip. Cause he got that big dick. You could get it, baby, go and put the tip in. That hoe look trashy. No, you can't buy classy. Plus, it's your ankles ashy. Your boyfriend called me new. Now I got a new dude. You wanna fight me? Ooh, no, we don't do that, boo boo. It's you dirt. Bitch, mind your business. Don't worry about me asking who I'm fucking on. Just hold your nigga tight. Keep your pussy right. If he leave, that's your fault. Get too much money to talk. I can't stop for a break. I can't take me no time off. What he do is suck on the clip, then he kiss on the lips. Yeah, that boy got lockjaw. You don't like me, but why you say stalking me? I get money, I live how I'm supposed to be. Brokophobic, no, please don't get close to me. Got rewards, so I'm riding in kosher free. Anti-social, these bitches, they think I'm weird. Tasting rainbow, little baby, she know I'm queer. We been fucking, been at it straight for a year. Supposed to been cut you off, but your pussy red. Bitch, I work out, it's no artificial. I don't know you, so baby girl, what's your issue? Don't you cry about no nigga, just get a tissue. Fuck his daddy and take all his residentials. My niggas fine with a chocolate body. Like to fuck him when I get drunk on Bacardi. I just smoke me some weed, I don't do no molly. Lala Yellow, but they call me Lottie Dottie. I got options. Yeah, bitch, I'm poppin'. Yeah, is you crazy? I'm such a freaking lady. That nigga wanna hit this. And he got that big grip. Cause he got that big dick. You could get it, baby, go and put the tip in. You think I'm nasty? That hoe look trashy. No, you can't buy classy. Plus, it's your ankles ashy. Your boyfriend called me new. Now I got a new dude. You wanna fight me? Ooh, no, we don't do that, boo boo. It's you dirt. Slim but the tip in. He think I'm nasty. That hoe look trashy. No, you can't buy classy. Plus, this your ankles ashy. Your boyfriend called me new. Now I got a new do. You wanna fight me? Ooh, no, we don't do that, boo boo. It's you dirt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Lala Yellow with the music video. I'm seeing a lot of fire emojis on our social media chat, but let's see what the judges thought. We're going to start things off with the A&R from Capitol Records, Kate Lush. What did you think of Lala Yellow?
I think that this is an example of someone who, based on that video and this record, has the entire picture. The record was fire. I thought her lyrics, like, she had bars. She had attitude. So I don't know exactly who she is, but it gives me a very good glimpse of who she is. The visuals were paired perfectly. Like, everything was just clean. Like, I want Lala to hit me. I think that she's incredible. I think she's going to go very far. This is someone who's clearly, I don't know how long that she's been doing it, but she's been doing it for some time and has put a team around her of people and other creatives that know what they're doing, and it's aligning. I think that she's raised the bar for everybody. So when you're putting visuals together, when you're putting a record together, everyone has different financial circumstances, but look at how someone who's independent on, with certain amount of numbers can do something. And that should be an example to everybody. I think Lala's dope. I think she's going to go very far. I want to talk to her. This was really great. It's a pass without doubt.
Definitely. Right there is your first pass, Lala. Congratulations on that from Kate. And I agree with her. That whole video looked super professional. I'm sure it was done by a professional cinematographer, but it shows that you definitely invested in your music and your product. And you could tell by the way Kate just gave you that response right there. It was definitely dope from her. Let's see what the other judges thought. A&R from Rock Nation. Polo, you're up. What did you think of Lala?
She was dope. Honestly, from the beat to the visual, she showed a lot of her personality in the video. Definitely I was a little mad because the first verse was tight, but that second verse could have been a little bit better. See, this is where A&R like myself would take you and fix certain things, but just with the little things tweaking there and there, I think Shorty could be a fucking star. Because she just has that cockiness, has that attitude, had her own sound, her swag, everything came out in that video. Like, definitely, like she said, I would love to even work with you. Like, you dope. Like, you got some shit. I ain't no front.
So is that a pass?
But you need an A&R like me to make it a little bit tighter.
Is that a pass, Polo?
Of course, she definitely passed.
Awesome. 2 passes, and look at that. Lala, you have an A&R from Rock Nation, an A&R from Capitol Records, both saying they want to work with you. That's definitely positive right there. Let's go over to Big DM. Big DM, do you have anything to add for Lala?
I mean, the A&Rs hit everything on the head. You definitely got star power. The song is definitely catchy. The lyrics are cool. You definitely made me do a double take on a couple of things that you were saying in your wordplay. So I was like, oh, shit, she kind of like that? Okay. All right, talk that shit then. And then, I was just like, okay, she can really, really, create the visual, and draw that consumer in, because it's about selling records at the end of the day. So everything that the A&R said, obviously you got the right people around you, you're doing the right things, you're trying to market yourself the best way that you can. All I say is this: continue on your journey and, be aware of some of the pitfalls that are there. Make sure that you work with the people that you're working with now. If you're going to work with other people, make sure that you are able to express yourself creatively from an artist standpoint, so that way you can deliver what you want to deliver across to your fans. You definitely get a pass.
All right, you have 3 passes right there, Lala. Congratulations on that. We are going to see you at the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. One more time for us, can you please put up your social media so everyone can see it that's tuning in, so they can follow you? What's your social media account? You could just say it.
It's THESHHT, the shit. Lala Yellow, the shit. It's 2 H's, no I. THESHHT. But my album's on Spotify, iTunes. I just dropped it on my birthday, March 1st. I just turned 21, so it's called La La Land. Lala Yellow, the shit. It's no W at the end of the yellow.
Awesome.
Which is YELO.
Perfect, Lala. Thank you so much for that. And don't forget to check your email. You're going to get feedback from all the judges after the event. Be sure to check your email. We'll see you next year at the Coast to Coast Live World Championship. Thank you for joining us. So congratulations, Lala, who got 3 passes right there. We're going to keep this moving. Up next on the lineup, looks like we have Ye White. Ye White, I do see you in the chat, and I'm bringing you on in here to talk with me and the judges. Ye White, can you hear me? And Ye White, can you hear me? Ye White, testing 1, 2. Ye White, you're up next. Can you hear me? All right, Ye White, so we're going to go ahead and get right into your video. It doesn't look like you're connecting your audio there, but we're going to go right into your video, Ye White. Looks like your video, well, you don't have a video, you have an actual song. It's called No Hope. So we're going to go ahead and play that for everyone right now, No Hope. It should be a song, so let's get right into it, guys.
Nigga be leaving you a pass right by his merch tape and won't buy a t-shirt. But let him die and have that R.I.P. face on that motherfucker. You know why? Cause you won't be seen wearing that motherfucker. You want motherfuckers to see you wearing that motherfucker. You trying to get support off his death. But you wouldn't support him while he was here. Nigga, bitch. No cap. Hey, you'll pass right by his merch table. You'll pass right by him selling CDs outside the club. No cap. Nigga, I got smacked. Give me $10 for my CD. You'll pass right by him and won't give him $10. But let him die in that R.I.P. shirt. You're a cockhead bitch.
What you cooking? Ain't no hope for the streets. No. I don't see how you don't see it. Niggas snitching for their freedom, but they claim they the realest. Yeah, I don't see how you don't see it. 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 Ain't no hope for the streets. I don't see how you don't see it. Niggas snitching for their freedom, but they claim they the realest. I don't see how you don't see it. 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 Hard times. We grind. Stay alive. We gotta survive. I'm a dream chaser. That's word to me. I'm glad that nigga free. Me, my niggas out with me. My cousin Big B. Been on the run since 15. And I ain't seen him since then. It's really hurting me. I was contemplating in the streets. The way it's going nowadays, nigga. Had to sit down and rethink. Won't let the beat swallow me. 9 to 5 is stressing me. A little something every week. Better than cold songs and CEOs telling you when to sleep. We gon' ball for the ones gone. Shine till God call us home. We got it right now, nigga. Me and my squad, nigga. We on till it's gone. I ain't out for the dome. Yeah, bitch, I'm on. Yeah. We gon' get it, we gon' get it. We gon' get it, we gon' get it. We gon' ball, we gon' ball. Ain't no hope for the streets. Ain't no hope for the streets. I don't see how you don't see it. Niggas snitching for their freedom, but they claim they the realest. I don't see how you don't see it. 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 Ain't no hope for the streets. I don't see how you don't see it. Niggas snitching for their freedom, but they claim they the realest. I don't see how you don't see it. 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 This time is different. Got a lot to stay with this one. Strapped up to the mountains over, cause we got spots to fill in. Much applause, y'all did it really. It's my turn to get 'em. Any concerns, I'm with it. My niggas actually carry them all in with 'em. Let's all walk away from this. Waiting, no casualties needed. I'm just a regular nigga with plans I'm overseeing. They may take it to the soul, try to knock me out the globe. No running away, little nigga. No running away, little nigga. I ain't ready, little nigga. I ain't ready, little nigga. Prepare for a little nigga, yeah. Ain't no hope for the streets. I don't see how you don't see it. Niggas snitching for their freedom, but they claim they the realest. I don't see how you don't see it. 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 Ain't no hope for the streets. I don't see how you don't see it. Yeah.
All right, everyone, that was Ye White with the song right there. Ye White, now I do see you just joined us right now. Where are you from, man?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Awesome. What's your social media so everyone can follow you, everyone tuning in?
Yeah, so I just started a new page, man. I lost my old one, but the new one, you can find me at Yay_White. That's YAY_WHITE. Instagram, and that's Twitter also.
All right, awesome, Ye White. So everyone just heard your song. We're gonna go over to the judges. Let's see what they thought. Let's start with Court DJ Big DM. What did you think of Ye White's audio?
I thought the song was cool. I wasn't a big fan of the 1 minute intro though. I could have did without the intro. You know what I'm saying? I think just from a DJ standpoint, you want to get right to it, man. The song was cool. It had a good vibe to it. I'm gonna give you a pass. But in terms of the song itself, you may want to take that intro off. You may want to go back in and do something. And you're in Jackson, Mississippi. I bet if you talk to DJ MOB or DJ Finesse or anybody, they tell you the same thing.
Awesome. Definitely some solid advice there from Big DM. And I agree with him, Ye White. That intro was just a tad bit too long. Let's go over to the next judge, A&R from Capitol Records, Kate Lush. What did you think of Ye White?
Yeah, I agree. The 4 minutes is just way too long entirely as well. And so it's like it took a minute for me to even get into the record. So take that intro off, keep the intro 10 seconds at max for that record. The hook was cool, but it was, it was super repetitive. I don't feel like the rest of the lyrical content was anything super special or different. So I think for making a 4 minute song and a 1 minute intro with that type of hook and feel, and it was very linear. The record it sounded super linear. So for me, it's going to be a fail on this. I think that just a lot more work to go and to do for you as an artist. And also, I've never used Anchor, and I'm not really sure how it works, but just a word of advice, it's not a good way to put out music, because most people I've never even heard of it. So like throw it up on SoundCloud, if anything. But make sure your music is easily accessible.
Some solid advice there from Kate, and I agree with her also. SoundCloud, YouTube. It was even hard for us to find it, so definitely upload your stuff. These are A&Rs that are looking for your music. Make it easy for them to find it. So that was a no pass from Kate, but a pass from Big DM. So that means it's all up to the A&R, director of A&R, Rock Nation, Polo. It's all up to you. What'd you think of Ye White?
Both Kate and DM had great points, especially when it came to the intro. We're living now where songs are kind of like 2 minutes long, which is just a hook and a verse and a hook. You know what I mean? So that intro got to be removed. But then you also have my attention in the beginning because your voice is so melodic. You know what I mean? Like for some reason, just your tone and your pitch was so melodic that I was already kind of paying attention. But then you kind of lost me in the verses where, to me, I feel like your verse didn't do your voice justice. You know what I mean? There was parts in the hook that I liked. Honestly, like she said, it was. I liked the hook. There was parts that I would have used, and there was certain parts that I would have changed to make it a little bit more catchy. But there was definitely some potential. I'm judging it off of one song. I would, this is something I would probably like. All right, I would give you another listening to another record before I really be like, all right, you whack and you not. You know what I'm saying? But I think I want to see what you do. So I'm giving you a pass.
All right. So look, Ye White, looks like you got 2 passes. Thank you for that, Polo. And to all of our judges, Ye White, congratulations. We'll see you at the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year. Don't forget to check your email for all the feedback from the judges, and we'll see you next year at the championship. Thank you for joining us, Ye White. And guys, looks like that's all of our artists joining us for today. For those of you who are tuning in for our social media accounts, Instagram Live, Facebook Live, Twitch, YouTube, be sure to submit your music. If you want to join, submit your music at that link in the bio or in the description, or you can visit coasttocoastlive.com where you can submit your music. Who knows, you might be the next one to compete for $50,000 in grand prizes. So before we go, we're going to give a big shout out to our guest judges that are joining us today. We'll start off with the A&R from Capitol Records, Kate Loesch. Where can everyone find your stuff on social media?
You could find me on social media at _KillaKate_. It's on Instagram and Twitter as well. And thanks everybody for submitting music, and Coast to Coast, and Polo and DM as well. DM, is good to see you.
Awesome, Kate. Well, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us for the online showcase. Up next, A&R from Director of A&R of Rock Nation, Polo. Thank you so much for joining us. Where can everyone find your stuff on social media?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram on Polo_2X. Thank you for Coast to Coast for having me and, putting on another great event. Thank you. Tonight's pleasure meeting the 2 other judges, and maybe we could all work with, I love to work with people, so maybe we could all work together at some point. And I appreciate all the artists that came. It was, get some good talent. You guys somehow, some way find, those hidden gems in the hay that we can't find sometimes. So good job, man.
For sure, Polo. Well, it's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining us for the online showcase. Last but certainly not least, core DJ Big DM. Where can everyone find your stuff on social media?
You can follow me at the Big DM. That's TheBiggDM everywhere on everything. The Big DM, TheBiggDM. Shout out to Polo. Shout out to Killer Kate. Appreciate y'all. This was great, man. Had an awesome time. Shout out to all the artists that tuned in as well.
Thank you so much, DM, and thank you to all of our judges, all of our artists joining us. On behalf of myself, my name's Adonis Lugo. Be sure to follow me as well. Go over to coasttocoastlive.com, submit your music. On behalf of myself, the entire Coast to Coast Live team, and all the judges, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you.